Good evening, fire signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just to go in and just give you another message, okay? And this message is valid from now until the end of the month, this month here. I like to go in and do something different here, and just as you've seen the previous post, to just give you a different type of reading here, romantic based, of course, okay? For those of you who are new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions here. Okay? So with this reading, okay, I'm going to focus on your romantic situation and I'm going to use these cards as shuffled here. Your animal cards here, these romantic oracle cards that I have here. So just see what message comes out for you. Okay? So, fire signs, rest assured that this reading will not resonate for each and every one of you fire signs out there. Okay? So, just accept whatever that does resonate and just let the rest go. All right? So, let's start off with just looking at the card that, fell to the bottom of the deck here. Okay? Actually, I selected two here. We have both the dove as well as a chipmunk here. So, with the dove, this card is certainly all about comfort, reassurance, and it's a portal to love. And what this seems to be suggesting to me is that, you know, this card has come to you is because I feel that a lot of you have recently, gone through a really tough patch romantically. For some of you, I see a painful separation that may have occurred, or just a, on again, off again romantic situation with someone who appeared to have been very narcissistic, someone who was very one sided in their love and, really was just only focused on him or herself here. So the dove has come to you to let you know here that love is available for you, comfort is available. And since you do have the presence of two dove there, ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that all is not lost. And I feel that many of you will be meeting someone new if you haven't already met this person here. But the key is to just be more patient with yourself and just take things a bit more slowly here. All right? And then next here, ladies and gentlemen, you also have this chipmunk card there. So with that card is all about new discovery. Keeping in mind that when you discover things new, you usually discover that you might find that you have a secret admirer as well. It's all about trusting, knowing that God knows, in fact, what He is doing, okay? It's all about being creative, all right? So I feel that many of you are, in fact, learning to be a bit more creative here. Okay, but you are kind of taking life a bit too seriously here because usually chipmunks, they're playful creatures and they like to have fun. I think that you're taking your life a bit too seriously, and I can understand why because you've been going through all of these painful experiences when it comes to relationships, okay? And I just feel that either perhaps you work your work atmosphere might be causing some havoc for you to any for you guys, some of you guys too, even though that this is not the scope of this reading here. Okay, I just feel that you are just too absorbed, ladies and gentlemen, on your past situation here. Okay, and some of you may even want to reconcile your situation, but rest assured, something is in fact rotten in the state of Denmark here. Okay, and you're only deluding yourself if you're thinking that going back is going to make things better. Again, relationship requires two people. Okay, and I feel that even having gone through this situation, I'm feeling some of you even might be also having a bit of a hard time trusting even yourself, perhaps due to past failures. All right, and haphazard decisions that you've made, that you've rushed into things without having proper forethought here. Okay? I feel also that some of you may even feel that you've been left out in the cold, or perhaps your person feels this way here. But this separation had to come, I'm feeling. It's due to either a divorce, a separation, or perhaps a death for some of you, okay? So I feel that with that, particularly with what these cards are suggesting, is that The key here is to really try to trust a bit more. Continue to be creative in your approach when it comes to love here. And, try to find more alternative ways, ladies and gentlemen, in your approach and trying to, do things, all right, these days. All right. So let's go on and get right into your reading and see what your past has brought you here. We have the cougar. With the cougar, this card is all about confidence, responsibility, and it also shows you as being a spiritual warrior here. All right. So since it shows on your past here, it shows that it looks like that, as I indicated, that many of you seem to have gone through a very tumultuous period, and a radical change happened here, an abrupt change. And I feel that, even though this was a very challenging experience for you, I feel that this cougar here really gave you the confidence and the courage here to kind of take a stand in your situation here. And many of you may have um, not necessarily caused the separation, but you ended it because you knew all of the damaging things that were going on behind your back here. Okay? And perhaps you realized that it was time to kind of extinguish those things that no longer served your existence here. Okay? You realized that you really needed to really love yourself more here. You started to see more of your worth. Okay? And I feel that with this challenge that you guys experienced, it made you a better person. It made you, ladies and gentlemen, this spiritual warrior, as this card is indicating here. Okay? So let's see what's going on in your presence. We have the owl. So with the owl, this card brings about insight, okay? Mystery, as well as, ladies and gentlemen, unleash hidden potential, okay? So this card is certainly telling you as what seems to be going on in the present is here. I think that many of you have now started to really trust your intuitive faculties a bit more. You have learned, ladies and gentlemen, to see beyond the lies and to the deceit that, as I've mentioned to you in previous reading, you're going to have to certainly deal with a lot of this that seems to be coming towards you again, particularly this month as well as this entire year. All right. And this might also manifest in friendships as well. All right. So the owl tells you that now, ladies and gentlemen, you have the strength to kind of see through illusions. You have the strength to decode secrets that may have occurred in the past and perhaps things that, excuse me, may occur in the future. Okay? And some of you even may even already be perhaps even working on YouTube. You may even be psychics. You may give readings yourselves here. So this is telling you use your gift to help others and stop focusing on someone who really does not have your best interest, ladies and gentlemen, at heart here. All right? So let's move right along and see what your potential challenge might be in this situation here. We have the fox here. All right. So with the fox, of course, the fox is all about awareness. All right. It's all about flexibility as well as sensitive energy. Okay. So I'm kind of getting a strong indication that it looks like that your reading is kind of saying again, it looks like an X is really watching you here because foxes, they can be a bit deceptive. Okay. And you see this one here in the back just peering out like in the shadows, like waiting to attack, you know? So pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, a bit more to your surroundings. I think that that's going to be your challenge here. You're not being aware, okay? You're deluding yourself. If someone show you some semblance of love, you're ready for your clothes to fall off. Stop doing that. Realize that this person is not the only person in this world for you, okay? You could move on. And how can you see new opportunities when you're still focusing on what? This damn fox here. So be a bit more open minded, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Slow down and ask yourself, you have to ask yourself this important question. Are you deluding yourself about a situation? Okay? Are you blaming others, ladies and gentlemen, for your situation and not really facing facts? Facing, ladies and gentlemen, your role in this situation. Okay? That may have caused the ultimate demise of your relationship. And some of you might even see problems as insurmountable here too. So again, you need to try to get a bit more in tune, I'm feeling, with your intuition to kind of help you out of this abyss of despair that you feel that you're in. All right. So again, I feel that this is more so connected with some very deceptive ex who betrayed you, and one who wants to reunite. But trust your heart, you can reunite, and you can discuss whatever you need to discuss. And as I've told you one time before, if you choose to do the electric slide back again, all right, you're gonna see exactly what happened to you. You're gonna fall right back into the alligator's maw. And why is this true here? Because guess what? This snake sits right here next to this fox here. All right. So with that, that is what's hidden in your situation that you may not be aware of. This person has not changed. I'm saying even for some of you, this person is very much on drugs. This person is very much bisexual. Okay. This person is very much doing things to get money illegally. All right. So consider all of that because all of this is associated with this snake here. But aside from the negative aspect of the snake shows you that you have a chance to shed your skin, ladies and gentlemen. Rebirth here. Okay? You have a chance to get yourself a bit more grounded, come back to you here. Okay? Because you, ladies and gentlemen, have the vibrations that have, it seems to have, heightened here. More spiritually, I'm kind of getting. All right? So let's look and see and get you a bit more advice in your situation here because next we have the crow here that sits next there. So this card is all about destiny, It's all about teasing and it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, more so of a secret sharer here. So it certainly shows, ladies and gentlemen, that destiny is definitely guiding your course here. And when destiny is guiding your course here, the best thing that you could do is to really surrender, ladies and gentlemen, and just take your hand off the situation here. Okay? But what you must do as well is to try to, again, as I've already indicated, use your instincts a bit more about your situation here. Trust in your intuition to really, access hidden aspects of your situation. And of course, with the owl, you definitely can do that. Because whether you're ready or not, radical changes are about to come here. As well as a secret is going to come out too for you guys here. So once again, don't make any haphazard decisions, particularly with new people as well, because you know what your haphazard decision got you involved in the last time. Okay, and then last here, we have the giraffe here. So this is a very positive card here because that's all about being sure-footed, okay? And learning, ladies and gentlemen, to really start to see the big picture in situations. So you're going to really understand why things had to really occur as it had as it occurred for you guys. And as well, you have two pandas here. I mean, giraffes here. So with having that, once again, that shows you that, your chance for a romantic or romance, particularly for those of you who are single and you're looking for love here, certainly shows that there's a strong possibility that you won't be single for too long here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And I feel that while there may be some ways that you guys who are going through this tumultuous period with this X here, I feel that you can resolve your issues here, but I think that it's going to be quite challenging if you think that you're going to be able to really sustain some type of a relationship with this person because this person is certainly not ready for the relationship. It seems that this person is always constantly, ladies and gentlemen, looking for his or her best catch. And I'm certainly sure that that's not what either of you desire when it comes to a romantic situation here. Okay? And start to really see your situation from a more higher spiral here, a higher vantage point. and look at it from a more spiritual perspective, and things just won't affect you that way. So I think that the key here is to try to, you know, eliminate delusions here, okay? Trust your instincts, all right? But going back to something that didn't work at first is not going to make it better. You're just going to go back to a situation where it may seem to start off nicely, a couple of weeks maybe, and then it's going to resort back to, where you kind of started. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go on and just pull a few letters for you guys as I've been doing. Out of this bag of 200 letters here, I'm going to pull 20 letters here to just give you a clue as to who this or who these people might be that seems to be coming towards you. And that not only includes this X, which I'm sure some of you may have already heard from this person, but also it's going to make you more aware of people that you around whom you may want to be a bit more vigilant, including this new person as well here, because you have this snake here. All right. And I feel that for some of you, this X seems to be very physically fit. I'm getting here. Has a very nice body, but they don't have anything going on for themselves. All right. So let's see. Let's go on and see who this person is. Spirit, please guide me to the correct 20 letters to help identify the people coming toward fire signs from now until the end of this month. 20 letters, please. 20 letters. All right. Let's see what we have here. All right. We have an S, an O, a T, an I, an L, an E. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, it can spell the first, middle, last, or either or a nickname, okay? We have a G, an O, we have a T, okay? We have an I, a D, a V, a G, an S, an E, an A. Let's see how many we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Spirit, give me 4 more letters, please, and then I'll call them all back to you guys. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's see what we have. We have a P. Okay. A B. An O. All right, and one more. And we have an R. All right, I'm going to call them all back just to make sure you have them. There's one R, 2 G's, 3 O's. Okay. There's 2 S's, 2 T's, 2 E's, 2 I's. We have a D, a P, a B, a V, an A, as well as an L. All right. So now I'm going to go on and just open up another deck here just to give you some more general information, surrounding your romantic situation and see what else Spirit may have for you here. So Spirit, give us a few more messages that you like your fire signs to know here from now until the end of this month. Okay. Try to, despite what you may be going through, ladies and gentlemen, try to embrace the blessing that life has already offered you. Okay? Let go and be. As I've said throughout the reading here, it's time that you release to this X here, because it's wildness and freedom. It's telling you that it's time that you play. Okay? You've gotten more in tune in your intuition. You already know what's going on here. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to really let go and be free. Okay? Understand that you are certainly not alone here. I'm kind of feeling that some of you, Spirit is telling me, may have lost a relative, or you may have lost someone through death, all right? Someone close to you, or perhaps, because you've been going through all of these romantic challenges, maybe you've been thinking about someone who has passed, like a relative or someone, that you wish you just could speak to. They're telling me that they are, in fact, talking to you and they can hear you, okay? So don't be afraid. You are not alone. They are here with you, guiding you. And ladies and gentlemen, they are comforting you. Don't try to force things with this ex that I'm getting here. You really need to try to let things calm down, settle, because I know that it might be difficult for some of you who are married or were married and had kids. And so you do have to, at some point, have some type of communication with this ex. But maybe you might want to just take a little bit of time out for yourself here and just, try to realign your position and feel the ebb and flow of life, ladies and gentlemen. Because it's really time for you to get off and stop resting on your laurels, all right? And it's time that you reignite that fire that once dwelled within you and release your potential, okay? Certainly start releasing your potential. And I feel that you'll be better able to do this once you again restore your balance. Become a bit more grounded, ladies and gentlemen, because it's certainly time that you consider doing that, okay? So now I'm going to go on and just get out another deck here, because what I like to do is just to give you a few messages, ladies and gentlemen, and also to give you a few things to consider in your pursuit for inner peace, because you guys are really struggling here. So let's see what it is that Spirit can offer me, or offer messages to you Aries, to you fire signs out there, to kind of provide you with inner peace here. So let's see what we have. All right. As I've said throughout the reading here, it's time that you try to start really expressing yourself a bit more creativity, creatively, okay? Try to start something new, and this includes a new relationship, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself, what creative pursuit do you feel drawn to? And whatever the answer is, go on and just go towards that, all right? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that, amid all of this chaos that you've been going through, out of the woods, you've made it through, right? So, what newness is emerging or is about to emerge in your life that you could take advantage of? Okay? You certainly can make it through this tumultuous period because your higher self is always guiding you, ladies and gentlemen. So, ask yourself, what wisdom does your higher self have for you? Okay? And understand that, the collective field is definitely impacting you, and unforeseen forces are in fact in motion, okay? So ask yourself, how can you relinquish control of the situation that you're feeling that's been so stymied or blocked, if you will, okay? So I'm going to go on and just slide out another deck here, and just to kind of examine a few things that I like to share with you guys to help you transform your life a little bit better. How you can, things that you might want to consider surrendering or letting go as you move forward, okay? Particularly in this month, all right? So Spirit, what additional messages could you give me to share with fire signs here? All right. It's certainly important that you try to take some effort to surrender low self-esteem, because certainly you deserve success, ladies and gentlemen. You deserve abundance, and you damn sure deserve love. So try to set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And certainly going through a painful situation, as it seems that you guys have gone through and you're going through now, it causes you to have a low self-esteem, but rest assured that in most cases, it is nothing that you did. The time just has come for you to release that energy, and God has taken the lead here. Destiny has taken control of your life. All right. I feel that a lot of you are also focusing too much on money or, in fact, the lack thereof here. So surrender your belief, ladies and gentlemen, in scarcity. Because the universe is certainly asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance, ladies and gentlemen, because in its way, you can really remove any blocks to your life and really succeed beyond, in fact, your wildest dream. Okay? And most important, surrender unhealthy relationships, as I've been telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time that you let go of relationships that really don't serve you, including unavailable or, in fact, toxic people, as I explained to you at this X. Okay? Because you deserve to be treasured by others. You deserve to be surrounded by positive people. All right? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to do is to go on and just share an additional message to you that Spirit has urged me to share with you guys. And I'm going to share the message to you through a postcard here. All right? I have it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to read it exactly as it says. Okay? Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cadaverous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Okay? So, fire signs, this is what I have for you. Again, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few seconds and just go on and press that subscription button, okay? Send me over your comments, as I like to hear your comments, all right? Be sure to like and share this video with anyone, who might benefit from this, okay? And if you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Do have a pleasurable evening. Thanks a lot.